What's your name?
Dianne.
Dianne.
Yeah.
Dianne, I don't know if this like resonates with you, but when I was drawing, I kept getting the name Joanne.
Yeah.
Is this Joanne next to you, like?
Yeah.
The feeling I got there, and I don't know what it is, but I had to shout the name Joanne. Now, Joanne, were you like an auntie to her or something? Like, do you know what I mean? Like you grew up with her.
Yeah.
Like you were always seeing her all the time and always joking on with her and stuff.
Yeah.
Because the feeling I get with her is you were like a second mum, really. You know what I mean? Because you used to always tickle her as well and have a fun fights with her and that. Because I get you like grabbing her and like tickling her and stuff like that. Like you should always laugh her head off and stuff. There's a little boy next to her.
Yeah.
This is your daughter.
Yeah.
You'll not get rid of now of hers. I'm asking her what you've got of hers, and she's showing us like that you've got everything. Do you know what I mean? Like the lot. Did she get buried, your daughter?
Yeah.
Because I didn't feel she got cremated, which is a common thing. I feel like she got buried.
No, it's buried.
What's the balloons?
Yeah.
Did you set them off?
Yeah.
Did you just fill a coffin with teddies and all sorts, like?
Yeah.
Like I'm not just seeing one.
No,
I'm seeing like loads of different stuff
Yeah.
that you've put in. Would I be right in saying she passed pretty quick?
Yeah.
What's the temperature? What's getting really hot? Like as if it was meningitis or something like that. Like what's the heat?
Cancer.
And it's just was she having to be cooled down all the time or
Yeah.
something? With ice like packs or something?
Yeah.
Because I'm getting like it's as if like it got that bad with her. Like she's actually I'm getting chills down my neck. I feel like she wants to say it to you. Listen, I'm alright where I am. You've got to stop this like being angry. You know, it is what it is. I know it's easy me standing there saying it, but I feel like she's like proper smiling again like she used to always do. Did she used to always run and jump like on your bed and like always lie next to you with her cold feet and that? She's out of pain. She's not like she's out of pain. Like I get with her, like she must have like her temperature must have went through the roof. Like she was really really like hot and all sorts going on with her. Like you must have cards like off people like off the floor like that.
Yeah.
You must have like boxes and boxes of cards off what people have sent you and stuff and different things that you've still got.
Yeah.
You got some of her hair as well.
Yeah.
That you always keep on you.
Yeah.
Now you brought it like
No, actually I haven't, and
of all the nights you haven't brought
I
it.
know.
But you still come through anyway.
She's on me bracelet.
No, because I'm asking her, I'm saying to her in my head, I'm saying just give us something that I know, that she'll know that you've definitely got a verse, and she's just showed us some of her hair.
Yeah.
You must have it in a little one of them bags.
I've got it in a money bag. The rest of it. Joanne cut her hair. in
What was
hospital.
it you who cut it like, Joanne?
Joanne cut her hair in hospital when her hair started falling
I
out.
didn't. I've never met yous before, have I?
No.
I've never read yous. You didn't know
No.
out about me. I mean, you might have watched us, I'm assuming. But I've got 90,000 followers. But I didn't know. Like, Joanne, will you grab that mic a second? What's the matter, alright?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know if she's coming for. I didn't know. I'm just going to see what I'm getting. She shouted Joanne first, right? Not her mum. She's a nutty one. Not because, like, I feel like you've took it horrendous, like really bad losing her, because she was like your adoptive daughter in some respects, I would say. But you feel like you cannot get upset because you've got to be strong for her. And I feel like she's saying it's alright for you to get upset because you must have been with her, as I've already said earlier, since she was born, and you loved her to bits, and you always used to spoil her, and you would like give her money and buy her things, and whenever her ma would say no, you'd say I sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like you'd always get up the mischief with her. Like, you know, she would always be getting rang off for ma because you would always have a laugh with her and joke on and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you used to always grab her up and just hug her like?
Yeah.
Like she'd come running to you, and then you would just pick her up and just hug her all the time.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, like, I just get a massive thank you for you for being there for her. You just must have took, like, you know, you'd come in and, like, see, look, I'll sit with her, go and get yourself, like, a couple of hours and, you know what I mean? Like, you would just, like, you're just fucking one of the best mates anyone could have, and you need to realise that. And it's alright for you just to be as upset as she is about it. Does that make sense, what I'm saying? Because she's like, she thinks of you as much as her, you know. I know that because of her saying the name. I know that because of the way she said Joanne. That's what it was. Did somebody get a tattoo? Has it got a heart in it or something? What's the heart? I'm getting shown a heart. There's a mic in your hand, right? If you put it next to your mouth. Will it be like, yeah? What are you saying, sorry?
I've got one.
Has she got a brother, like?
Yeah, she's got 4 brothers.
So have you got a telly now?
Yeah.
I didn't get 4 brothers. I'm going to say I got a brother. I don't know what the significance is, right? You've told us that. But she doesn't, what I didn't want to say at you is, she doesn't want you losing quality time with your other sons. Because it wasn't her fault and it wasn't your fault how this has happened. And she doesn't like how you've, like, they've lost a sister, but, like, they must have been older than her, like.
Yeah, it's my eldest.
Aye, that might be the one, but they're losing half the mum. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And you've got to remember, you've still got your other kids. She doesn't want you feeling guilty for going out and enjoying yourself again and doing things because you've just stopped. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Does this make sense? Well, I'm going to leave her love with you then, right? Thank you. Give her a round of applause. Right. Hello, Dianne. And how are you?
Alright.
Right. So you've just had a reading with me tonight.
Yep.
Right. In your own words, has it helped you?
Yeah, massively.
Like, obviously it was a connection with your daughter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What give you validation? Like, what did you think? Like, no, she's definitely here.
So the validation was definitely the hair. No one would ever know about that.
About
it's
what, sorry?
A hair.
A
So
hair.
it's something I've kept private. My friend cut her hair when she was in hospital having chemo, and I kept some, and I didn't know what to do with it, and I had it put in it's like a Pandora charm, and I keep it on a bracelet, but I've never actually told anyone that I ever had that done.
And you know, when the thing what I got a shock at was when I said Joanne. Like, how did you feel about when because to me, like, when I said, like, I kept getting the name Joanne, it was as if she was giving us the impression it was like a best mate, like a second mum to her. But this is your best friend, isn't it?
Yeah. So, that's my best friend who I've grown up with. And she was always around from I being born, and she was in hospital with us. She would visit us, she would take us to the hospital, or she came and cut her hair when her hair was falling out with the chemo and gave her a little bob, and then we cut it even shorter. Just things like that.
Do you think that now that you've had this connection with your daughter, do you think now that you can find some comfort knowing that she's okay and be able to maybe try and spend more quality time on yourself and your sons?
Yeah. Just because I know she's okay and she's not in pain anymore.
And do you think as well, like, because, you know, for, like, people who are skeptical, because I get, like, a lot of hate online, like, you know, people say that I cold read, and that what that means is, like, I sort of put words in people's mouths and then work off what they're saying back to us. Do you think, like, because I drew her as well, didn't I? And I'll show the photo of the drawing in this video that you're watching, but do you think I cold read you?
No way. There's no way you knew. You could have known half the stuff that you knew. There's no way Joanne would even come into it because she's not a family member, she's not related. She's just my best friend. And she was just there when we needed her.
Well, I think she appreciates her being there for you still now as well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to leave her love with you, and I hope you enjoy the second half. Thank you for joining us and coming on the camera and getting interviewed. I appreciate it.
Thank you.